I knew that I need to do something like the viral one. And then I came up with the idea, because I'm good at playing piano, that I should play piano in front of Logan Paul's house. And I learned the song the day before we go out and film it.
You did?
Yeah, I learned it the day before. That morning, everybody was just against me. Like, people don't want me to do that video. Like, they don't. And they were like, okay, we just go over and film it anyways. And then we filmed it and put it out, and it just went super viral. 5 days, they had like, I think it was 1 million or something.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jonas Togo podcast. At the moment, I actually don't know what I should call this podcast. Like, I've been thinking of some different words and stuff. But dude, I wanted to bring you in. And if you guys don't know Albert already, you could take a little introduction and introduce yourself.
Okay, so I just introduce myself?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, that's always hard. Be like, hey, who am I? But I'm Albert. My Danish name is Albert Dyrlund.
Yes.
If any Danes are watching or listening. And yeah, I'm a Danish YouTuber, musicer, entertainer. I'm me. I don't know. I make videos.
You make videos online?
Online, yeah.
Yes. So for those of you who don't know who Albert is, the first time that I actually like saw you, I think, was on YouTube as well. And it was back in 2016.
Okay. What did you saw?
Yeah, I can't remember. It might have been one of your songs, actually.
Okay, yeah.
But I remember back then, I saw you online, and then as I was about to go into this social media world, I was then trying to look at some other YouTubers and what they were doing and stuff. And I think like you had this a drive that the others didn't have in terms of what you wanted to do online. Then the reason why I actually brought you in here today and why I think this is so exciting to talk about is that back in 2017, I went to Los Angeles for 2 months to pursue the dream of like going over there and filming videos for YouTube and working with brands and shooting photos. And back then, you and I you sent me a message, and it was in November 2017. Where
okay, you remember the day, super creepy, and it was in November.
It was, dude. I remember because back then, you told me that you wanted to go there to LA.
Yeah.
Because already back then, and it's currently 3 years ago now.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
It's a long time, right?
Yeah.
And back then you already told me I wanted to try to go there to take the next step. And I was really thinking I hope that he's gonna do it. I really hope so, right? And then fast forward, 3 years after, and then suddenly a video pops up, where you say, "I'm leaving Denmark, I'm going to LA."
Yeah.
And that's what I want to start with today. So try to give me a little what made you to then think, I'm going to leave Denmark, now I'm going to go to LA and then to chase the American dream in making videos, entertainment, etc.
Yeah, I think that for me, I've been doing YouTube for I think it's kind of 10 years. And I started with my friend Anton. And we were I think when we started, we were 11 years old. And we saw some YouTubers called Smosh.
Smosh?
Do you know them? Smosh? No. Okay, they were the biggest. I think they were number one on YouTube at that time. And we saw them and was very inspired by them. And so we made our own YouTube channel and want to be like them. And then we did it in Danish. And then I got 100,000, no, not 1,000, 100 subscribers.
100,000 subscribers one day.
Yeah, no. I got 100 subscribers and then 200 subscribers and 1,000 subscribers. And then we went to X Factor.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and we had at that moment we have 9,000 subscribers. And when the X Factor was sent and we was in the program, we got from 10,000 to 20,000 in 1 week.
Wow!
Because of X Factor. So that was crazy, and then just keep going, and I got. I think we reached 180,000 subscribers with my friend, and then we split up because we just want to go different ways. And I made my own channel, and I think I made my own channel in 2016. So that
16. Okay.
Yeah, so that must have been where you saw me. And then I also want to release songs. So I released my first song, Hello Dreng.
Yeah.
I think it was that one you saw.
Yeah, because you filmed the video in Kongens Have here in Copenhagen.
Yeah.
That was the one.
Yeah. But can I talk about that? Or should I talk about the LA trip?
No. I think like I wanna actually. I think for a lot of people who doesn't know you, you know, like, and because a lot of your audience now that are watching this have been seeing you from LA.
Yeah.
So I think like I would much rather have you to talk a little bit about your background.
Yeah. Before
to that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I made a song called Hello Dreng in Danish because I've always playing piano. If you have seen my videos in front of Logan Paul's house, I play piano. So I'm good at playing piano, and my father also is a pianist. What is it?
Yeah, pianist.
Yeah.
He plays the piano.
Yeah. So I made my first song, and people didn't believe in me and were like, "No, Albert, it's a summer song, and it's not good." And then I put it out, and then it just went very well. It went number 40 on the Danish charts, and went to number 7 in Denmark, Spotify top 50.
Really?
Yeah, and then I made my other song, and it went number 4, and then I made my other song again, and these 3 songs I started with they all went gold. I have golden plaques of them.
Okay, all
now.
of them.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's super crazy. And then I just keep doing like, and then I just keep doing making YouTube videos. But I have the reason why I'm telling this is because I've always dreamed about the American thing. That's why I started it. But I need to reach some Danish fans and people to know me. And I talked with you in 2017 because I want to go to America. And actually I want to do it in 2018. But then other thing came up where I need to make my own movie. I need to.
You need to.
I got the opportunity for making my own movie. So I was like, okay, I can go to LA right now because I still have the plan there and knew what to do, or I can make this movie and do it after. And then I did that and made the feature film, Team Albert, and it was very nice. And then I just had a little break.
Because you had that after, right? Because I remember you then talked to me like, said, Jonas, I made my own movie, and then I said like, what? Like you did, like we filmed it in the summer, and then suddenly it was done, and it was actually being shown in the biggest cinema in Copenhagen in Denmark, right?
Yeah, it was in all cinemas in Denmark.
Yeah. And I think like it was just, again, you know, I saw that and I thought, Albert, how? You know, like how do you keep on doing these things, right? You start one place, you go another, you make a movie, you make songs, you make everything, and I think, you know, that was.
I don't even know.
No,
that's the thing.
Beauty.
I don't even know. Like people ask me like, Albert, how do you do it? And I'm like, I don't even know, because it's just like, I think I'm just very lucky, but I'm not just lucky because I also put work into it. So, but I think. The more you work, the luckier you get. If you know what I mean. Like if you put really much work into it and really dream of it and can imagine it in the future, then it will happen. Yeah. So, but I don't know why it's like, I got all these things.
I think it's definitely something, you know, where I can see a lot of people, you know, like we follow you and we follow what you do, and others don't. And then I've seen a lot of them thinking like, oh, Albert is doing this, and like, why isn't it me? You know, a lot of people then like I think there's a lot of envy in what you do as well, because like you're always taking the next step. But what I actually think what they don't know behind, because like now, like you and I have been talking with each other, you know, and like you're constantly aware of how you're gonna do the next thing, right?
Yeah.
Like it's always on a journey to keep continuing to try new things, because that's who you are.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody should put a limit on that. And hopefully now when they see, like when you go over there to Los Angeles and did that thing, right? Then they're like, wow, like he did that as well. And I was sitting back there looking at it like, of course he was.
Yeah.
Because you told me you wanted to do it, and all the things you've been telling all the other people, you've done it. So I just want to acknowledge you for that. Like
Thank
you
you.
in terms of like you just keep doing things.
Yeah, but I also think that it's because it's not anyone else who's like, hey Albert, you need to do this, you need to do, because I if I wanted to, I could just be in Denmark, I could just make music, I could maybe make some more feature films and do some stuff here, but I want to push the limit and go bigger and bigger, because I know you can. So that's why I went to America, because now I've been doing YouTube for like 10 years in Danish, and I just think I'm there right now where I'm one of the biggest YouTubers in Denmark. So it's hard to get more subscribers and viewers and followers. Then I need to step the game up. But if I even do that, then I could only reach some more viewers, something. So yeah, so that's why I like want to do it in English now, because if you do it in English, like nobody knows. If I'm making a viral video in like the next 3 months with 20 million subscribers or something, like maybe get like 1 million subscribers, and you could never get that in Danish by making Danish content.
No, there's definitely a limit to it, right? Because YouTube is also pretty young here in Denmark, right? Like, because it started back with you guys. So it's still, but it's a world where like a lot of older people as well do YouTube for a living outside of Denmark.
Yeah.
And that's also why I think like I started to do it as well.
Yeah.
But mainly also because back then we went to Los Angeles, and then if I met people, then I couldn't film with them.
Yeah.
So like I can try to come up with some of the things that I experienced in LA, but I actually want to hear it from you first. So you decided to say, listen, I'm going to go to LA.
Here.
I'm going to get a ESTA. What, you get it for 2 months, right?
3 months.
3 months.
3 months.
Okay.
Esther.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's 90 days.
Yeah.
But if you are there more than 90 days, like people just told that that's not a good idea, because then I think it's hard to get back. I don't know. But yeah, I just got an Esther and was like, now I'm going for it. We rented a house. I got my friends with me. We have a cameraman. And then I was ready to go and start the YouTube channel. And then I started the YouTube channel, and I knew that I needed to start a new channel, because people was like asking me, like when I told people about that I want to do English videos, they were like, okay, Albert, but you're gonna do it on your Danish one, right? But I was like, no, I'm making a new one. And they were like, Albert, that's stupid. Like then you don't have all the subscribers and people will not. But I know YouTube and the thing about YouTube right now, you don't need to have many subscribers, because the algorithm right now, it's pushing videos out with people who don't have that much subscribers. Sometimes you just need to make the good video, but I'm still trying to figure out the algorithm, because it's just super hard. But back in the days when I started, it was like, from 10 to, maybe 7 years ago, the algorithm was different. Then it was good to have many subscribers, and you cannot get a lot of views if you don't have many subscribers. But now subscribers is like, it's like it's not important. It is, but it's more important to have the views. Subscribers just like so they come back. But I think YouTube are doing a thing where, like, if you're seeing one video of me, then the next video I put out, the video also will pop up on their start page. And then YouTube is checking, okay, are they clicking on this? And if they're not, they will not show me again. And if they're clicking on it, they will maybe show me again some more. And then they maybe will subscribe. I think it's like that. I don't know.
No, like that might be like your thinking is going to be like that. And then I think like you should just go with it. But then I think more importantly, when you're then doing these things, is actually the desire to keep on making videos, because it has just shown that whenever you keep on doing things and you keep on going, all good things will always happen, right?
Yeah.
And you can see that was actually what you guys did there. So before you were like, you went to this big mansion, got over some of your friends from Denmark. Then I gotta ask first, like the name Albert Soap. Because here back in Denmark, I know it's Albert Dyrlund.
Albert Dyrlund, people know me as Albert Dyrlund,
Yeah, so it's difficult to pronounce in English. So why
Albert Soap?
Yeah,
I think Albert Soap.
Or?
You dropped the soap. Yeah, but we're actually making a joke about that. I just think because when you're doing a thing and making a new thing, you need to have, because I know that from social media, you need to have an image. Like people's like, hey, that's that guy. And in Denmark, I have my hat. I don't have it today because I can wear headphones. But in Denmark, I have my hat, and I know that, okay, if I taking that brand also over there with the hat and funny clothes, coloring clothes, that's nice, but I need something more. And then I just came up, I think it was actually Morten Münster, he's also a Danish YouTuber, who helped me with figure out the name, because I was like, maybe it should just be like, it's Albert, or the show with Albert, but that was not personal enough. And then we just came up with the name Albert Soap. I actually first think it was soup.
Albert soup.
Albert soup.
Like the soup you will eat.
Yeah. But then it sounds better with soap.
Yeah.
And then it was just like Albert Soap. But it's so strange because when you find a name, then people on the street also in Denmark are like now, hey, Albert Soap, and hey, it's soap, and hey, it's the soap. Like people call me that now because I just made a name up. Like for 5 months ago, I would not have like think that people would call me Soap.
No.
Albert Soap. Like if you told Albert for 5 months ago that, okay, in 5 months people are going to say, hey, Albert Soap. I would think, no, I'm Albert Dyrlund. Yeah. So it's so weird. But I'm actually liking it very much now. I think it's fun and nice.
It's really it's really catchy, right?
Yeah,
you use it at a lot of things, and you're slippery, and you know all of that. And I was also thinking when I saw your name, I was starting to also think of videos that I could do with you, where we would talk about the whole soap, as well, right? So it definitely, I think it was just really nice to see. But then all of us were confused, like soap. In terms of like you don't take showers, or you want people to soap you in, or
it's just a random name.
Okay,
it's really just a random name.
Okay,
so it's nothing to do like with. Maybe we also talked about, but we found out that after, because maybe it was because like I got a little dirty in Denmark, so now I'm clean.
Yeah,
and now I'm the clean Albert Soap.
Yeah,
like a fresh start.
Yeah. So fresh soap.
Fresh soap, yeah.
So you wanted to actually, maybe you were thinking maybe like in your like subconscious, okay, because if you would then again haven't seen like some of the other stuff you did back here, you had some different personas, right? Where you were then starting to do stuff of be more like talking with bad words and like being this other kind of guy. So I think it's a great metaphor to then, if you go back and look at all the things you've done there, and then now it's Albert Soap, and people are going to hear this and say, okay, so he's actually come out clean. Yeah. Or a fresh start.
A fresh start.
Yeah.
A fresh start. So
that's really nice.
Yeah. But we didn't think about that. I actually think it was my friends who said it, like, stay clean. Hey, Albert, now you're clean. Hey, now, Albert, you're fresh. And I was like, yeah, I am. So it was just perfect with that name. So now I'm Albert Soap, but I'm actually like also a little bit. I don't like it in the future, because if people, let's say if I get like a lot of million of subscribers, and people gonna recognize me as Albert Soap, then I would just be Albert Soap.
Yeah,
and then I will not be my real name, Albert Dyrlund. Yeah, because that's my real name.
Yeah,
and I'm also into acting, and I want to do acting like in the later years when I get a little bit older. Or I also want to do it now, but
you are actually doing it now, I would say. Like
but when I get bigger with it, with the acting thing, but then I don't want people to be like, hey, that's Albert Soap. Then I want, like, if I'm in a big movie premiere and doing a film, like, hey, that's Albert Dyrlund.
Okay.
So right now I'm having the Albert Soap name, but I know when I get bigger, I need to get a little bit more into my real name.
Yeah.
It's just so I can start with something like it's Albert Soap, and when I maybe get bigger, I will go more with Albert Dyrlund, I think.
Okay.
But I don't know how.
No. But that's the beauty of it, right? Like you just start, think this is a great name, it's funny, let's just go.
Yeah, let's just go with it.
Because that's like...
And then I can think about the other thing in the future, if it
Exactly. And I think that's a great mentality, right? Because a lot of us are wanting to go out and produce all these videos and then be in front of the camera, and then we spend like months and months of thinking of how it should be and what name and all of that, right? So I can definitely learn something from you instead of thinking this sounds cool, just do it, and then you just go on with it, and then
but
figure out.
But I think you also
afterwards.
need that. That's my to say mentality. Yeah, my mentality that I'm like, I'm just going with it, like I'm just doing it, because you just have to do it. Like I said with my song Hello Repdreng, when I did that, people was also like telling me, Albert, no, it's not a good idea, no. But my heart and me was like, hey, I need to do this, I feel it. And that's also what I felt with doing the English channel. Like all of my friends were like, Albert, but you're not good at English. But Albert, there's a lot of people over in US. You cannot make it. Like there's much more people. It's very hard. It's even harder than Denmark. People like coming with these like, and I think that's just how it is with everything. So you just need to don't take it in and be like, yeah, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
Do you think that they told you that because like what could go wrong, right? Because for me, it seems like if you're having a great idea and your friends, or it's me, or it's the guys who sit behind the cameras, and they say, no, you're never going to make it. It kind of, to me, it sounds like they were kind of jealous, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. I also just think like that's their imagine. That's how they see. Like I don't think maybe they don't want to do it in a rude way, but you just be like, hey, I don't think you can, because I made a viral video in Los Angeles where I played in front of Logan Paul's house, where I played Down Like That.
Yeah.
First I made a video where I said KSI 10,000 times in front of Logan Paul's house, and he reacted to it. And then I knew that I needed to do something more with it, because that video didn't end up going viral. I think it got like 100,000 views, and that's fine. But you know, these views I also get these in Denmark. So I knew that I need to do something like the viral one, and then I came up with the idea, because I'm good at playing piano, that I should play piano in front of Logan Paul's house, and I learned the song the day before we go out and film it.
You did?
Yeah, I learned it the day before, and then we woke up and was like to my camera guy, hey, we're going to film now. And then he was like, Albert, I actually like think it's a really bad idea. I don't think we should do it. And I was super fresh, and we're like, and they were like, bro, what we're doing it like, Albert, he will not react again, and let's just stop with this, because people were also writing there that they don't want me to do it anymore. Okay. But I knew that I just need to do it, because I just felt it. And I also got into my friend Christian, and he was also like, Albert, for real, that's a fucking dumb idea. People don't want to watch long videos, and I think it's a dumb idea. And then we had a guy over from Canada called Tyson, and he has a girlfriend that was one of my best friends, and she also wrote to me, hey, Tyson just told me about the idea. I think it's a bad idea. So that morning, everybody was just against me. Like, people don't want me to do that video. Like, they don't. And they were like, okay, we just go over and film it anyways. And then we filmed it and put it out, and it just went super viral. It got, the first day, it got like 100,000 views. And that was fine, because when you put out videos, then it maybe get 100,000 views the first day, and then it go down. But then the day after, it just got more and more up. And then in like 5 days, they had like, I think it was 1 million or something. And it went super viral. So I just think you need to go with the things that you believe in. That's how I think of it, and how I experienced it. That you just need to go with these things that you really believe in, because it's only you who if you can imagine how it goes, and if you can, and if other people are telling you, hey, Albert, you cannot do that, they cannot imagine it. So you just need to go with it by yourself here.
Yeah. So you were really, I think it's kind of interesting actually, and I wanted to talk to you about that video as well. Yeah. But just like to hear the whole story behind it, right? Like in terms of, because from how I see it, and other people, they were like, "Oh shit! Like now it has like 1.7 million views."
Yeah.
I saw that today, right?
Crazy. Yeah.
And you would think that okay, you all set it up, like you told this guy to do that, and it was all planned, but to actually you saying like I want to do this, and they didn't want you to do it because they thought it was a bad idea. It proves again, that you should go with what your gut tells you. Right?
What your heart and what yourself telling yourself.
Yeah. Let's so first of all, you made the first video, got 100,000. You're thinking again, okay, I'm gonna do the next one here.
The KSI video.
Yeah.
But before I made that, I came to. I'm just talking about how I started my channel.
Yeah, because you actually did like 4 videos before that, right? In the mansion.
Yeah, I think it was 5 or 6 videos.
Okay.
Yeah, but I did some videos before that, and I could just see on the views because everybody was from Denmark, so you can see the views. The first one got like 120,000. The next one got 100. The next one got 80,000. The next one got 60,000. So it just got down because Danish people were like. Some people, maybe Danish people couldn't understand it, or they just like, oh yeah, Albert, he's trying to make it in the US. I don't want to watch this. Just go away.
Okay.
So I knew that to get people from other countries, I need to make a viral video.
Yeah.
And the thing about if you want to make a viral video, you need to have famous people in the title, because then it's like kind of a collab without being a collab. And then I just got the idea that I want to go in front of Logan Paul's house and say KSI 10,000 times. Yeah. I had that idea before I went to LA. I knew I need to make that video. And then I just went over and made it. And it actually, the first day, it also only got like 20,000 views. Like was not very much. And then I was just sitting in the home we had. And one of her, I think it was the cameraman, was like, he was sitting on Reddit, and we're like, Albert, why do we not put it on Reddit? And I didn't know what Reddit was actually, and then we went to KSI's Reddit and saw that the videos was also always putting up. It was there already, and I was like, what? And it had like 800,000 upvotes, and we didn't put it out. And I could see in my video like people, like, hey, who's here from Reddit? Who here's from Reddit? So that was super crazy. Like, hey, it's going on Reddit, and then I think it went one of the top votes that week. And KSI, he saw it and reacted to it, and that was super crazy because I was actually trying to make a new video when I found out. I was sitting and making a video where I was actually kissing PewDiePie.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was kissing PewDiePie. And I want to kiss him for 24 hours.
Yeah.
And I was kissing PewDiePie.
Yeah.
And I was in hour 5 or something.
Yeah.
And then I got messages from everybody. I also think you wrote to me.
Yeah.
Like people wrote to me, Albert KSI reacted to you. Albert KSI, I had like 20 messages from people.
Yeah.
And people just wrote and called me and were like, Albert, he just put it out. He reacted to you, bro, sick. And he subscribed to you. KSI, he subscribed to me.
Yeah.
And it was super crazy. Like, I was like, what? And I was sitting kissing PewDiePie while I got the messages. and I was like, okay, Albert, so you 5 hours in and I should do it for 24 hours.
Yeah.
So should you stop the video now?
Yeah.
Or should you just continue? And then I was like, okay, I think it's the best way. I think it's best to stop it. And then quick make a video about KSI subscribe to me.
Yeah.
So I did that. I stopped the video, and then I really like said to the guys, "Hey, KSI just reacted to me. We need to film a video right now."
Yeah.
And then I filmed a reaction video where he subscribed to me and put it out real quick. And the video also got like 70,000 views in one day. So that was really nice. And then I was like,
really
yo,
nice.
wait. Why am I kissing PewDiePie 24 hours when KSI is just reacting to me? And then we got out and bought a head of KSI, and then I kissed KSI for 24 hours instead.
Damn.
Yeah. But that video, I thought like, okay, then he will react to it and be like, okay, what the fuck, this dude is kissing me 24 hours.
Yeah.
And I think it was so weird that he would react to it, but he didn't. He did not react to it. So that was where I was like, okay, what to do? Because I still want to do something with KSI because I got so big an opportunity. You know, when you get this big opportunity, you just need to take it. Because I could just also like make other videos without KSI and was like, yeah. And then I came up with the idea with the playing piano.
Yeah.
Before that video, I think that was also why the guys didn't want to make that video, because we went out the day before and should film another video with Plant where I played piano in people's Ubers, because I can play, I can hear a song and play it, kind of like
every song.
Yeah, every song. I need to hear it, and then I can play and hear it.
Damn.
But I need some seconds to like. I actually made a video with that after, but
in the Uber.
Yeah, in the Uber.
Okay.
But I want to make that video before. We had the idea, and then we went out and we didn't feel it, like it was too late, and I think it was 4 in the noon. Do you call it noon?
Yeah, like it was doing to nighttime, or was
to
it at midnight? Like were you
not midnight.
Drinking and then at 4 a.m. thinking
not midnight.
So
it was
4 p.m.
Yeah, 4 p.m.
Yeah,
and it was like soon getting dark, and it was like, oh fuck this video, no, we don't feel it. And then I got home and no, I actually went to I went for a walk by myself and was like, Albert, you need to think. And I hit some music and was like, I'm not feeling this video, and I still want to do something with KSI.
Yeah.
And then I came up with the idea, playing in front of his house, because we just got the piano idea. And then I got home and learned the song, and told the guys about the idea, and they were like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, we're filming it tomorrow. And that's why they were like in the morning, like, no, Albert, let's just do the Uber video. Fuck that, don't that.
With the whole story behind.
Yeah.
I actually think or not that, of course, why he was reacting to it, but I think it was because you were actually showing off a skill, and you were able to play music.
Yeah.
And in terms of like, it was a track from him, he's really into music as well, and then you are able to play every song on the piano. But I think that's why or it must have been something with it, why he wanted to react to it.
Yeah, but I think also why it went viral and why I was like so upset with the idea was because I imagined the title, I said like, playing KSI down like that. I had his song title in my title, playing KSI down like that in front of Logan Paul's house. So both had KSI, I had down like that, I had Logan Paul's house. And that was a very good title because I have this song and I had the names. And then he just reacted to it. And then after...
so what after?
Yeah,
actually, because like all of us saw it. We all, like, the whole Reddit was going crazy again. Yeah. All the views, everything.
But then I made a new one. After. And I was like, I need to top it. So I talked with a lot of people because I want to make a video where we sneezed in front of Logan Paul's house. Yeah. Because they had a thing with the fight where Logan Paul, he sneezed 3 times. Okay. So I want to sneeze 33,333 times. And then I want some people with me to do it with a mask. And we did it. And I actually want it to be like very big. I want to like have 100 people out there in front of the house with KSI masks. But it was very hard to get people. We also paid pizza for people after who was in the video. No. So the thing was,
yeah, but they were getting some food, yeah.
Yeah, so we just texted a lot of people and see how can we get people in, and we actually also went out in the streets and told people like, hey, we're making a video. Do you want to be it on Sunday? Hey, here's the address. Here, come here. We're having a party after at our house and pizzas, and yeah, and then we did that, but we didn't. I think 12 people showed up, so. And we bought like 100 masks, so we were ready if 100 people showed up, but we didn't know how many people showed up. But no one was 12, but we did it anyways. And it's weird because then I uploaded and it got also like 100,000 in one day, but then it like got down. You know the thing I talk about. The first video was like 100,000 and then it got up, but the other one was like 100,000 the first day and then. Not 1,000, 100,000.
Yeah, 100,000, yeah.
100,000 the first day and then down. But he still reacted to it. So that's why I'm still like thinking how to do it, because he still reacted to it, but it didn't got that much views more because he reacted to it. Because his videos where he reacted to me has like 5 million views. And my videos with the sneezing only got like, not only, it was nice, but it got like 200,000.
Yeah.
And I thought it would like also get like 1 million.
Okay.
Then I just tried again, but then I actually can't remember. I think then I went in front of Jake Paul's house
To then play the piano as well.
Yeah, let me check.
So it kind of sounds like, of course, in terms of doing all these videos, and like one thing is that you know what could work and what you want to do, but maybe it's also a thing of where. So should I continue doing these videos because I know that people want to react to it or not, or should I keep doing them and then figuring out, as you did, like as we speak right now, like you're doing like some other videos as well, because that subject is kind of, it's always nice to do videos about other people because they want to see your take on it. And I think you nailed this one. So I think it was really important for you to then move on to the next step, right? Because else you would be Albert, the guy who played KSI's song.
Yeah, but the thing was like, I was like between thinking, because I still want to get like another video with 1 million. And I still think like, oh come on. So I went out again and I did a video in front of Jake Paul's house because I think, okay, what about if I do it in front of Jake Paul? Because they Gib, who was called Gib, had a fight with
Gib,
had a fight with Jake. But then we went over to Jake Paul's house and you just couldn't get in.
No,
like they have some big gates. So we went up to some. We would look on the maps and look like, okay, where can we see the house from? And then we went up to like a water thing. And went into some. We got into something where we should not go, and then we went on a mountain and we could see his house. And it was because we got there in the morning, and I need to go to Las Vegas like 2 p.m. And we was there like 10, but it just like the time just go, so we finished like 3 p.m. So then I need to take a new bus to Las Vegas, and was like very. Oh, but we need to do the video, and we need to do it still.
Okay, so while you guys were recording, you actually planned to go to Las Vegas, and you already bought like tickets and stuff. And
yeah, we bought tickets. But then I was like, okay, should I go to Las Vegas or finish this video? And it was like, okay, we finish this video because I don't want to do it in front of. I could just do the video in front of a gate, but it was not his gate. It was a gate to the whole neighborhood.
Okay.
So like, no, that's not gonna work. I need to see his house, and then we just like. Went out on hiking and find the house. Yeah. And did the videos. Yeah.
Do you think then, because like now you're like telling me that, okay, I needed to do this video after like KSI was doing it, and I wanted to go further and reach like another million. So how can you differentiate from like I need to do these videos because of the views, or is it more because like I need to build up my persona and then I don't actually care about the views? Because I can definitely put myself in the situation, or because I've never tried it, like to go viral and all that. So it's kind of like a drug, right? Like you get in, you're like, oh.
Yeah, but I also think why I want to keep going and making the viral video is because I know that you can, you can do YouTube in two ways. You can like do the long way, where it's like you don't have any famous people in the titles. You don't like, you're not like a little, fræk.
Naughty, dirty.
Yeah, dirty. You're not a little bit naughty where you do like some stuff like, that's like, should you do that, should you not?
Yeah, where you're like half naked in the title and then people
or something.
are only clicking it because they think it's porn.
Yeah, but I think you can go on the long way and be like, hey, I'm doing this for 5 years and getting my audience up and do it. But I don't think that's working for me. I mean, I could do it, and I'm also right now with my YouTube channel having a long way to do it. But I knew that I just need to get the viral video to get some English fans, because before I only had Danish fans. Like the first videos before the Logan Paul and KSI videos was like 98% was from Denmark.
That's a lot, yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't have any other people from other countries. And people from Denmark was just like, hey, Albert, just talk Danish. Hey, Albert, why are you doing this? And,
yeah. So annoying.
Yeah. So I just knew that I need to get it. But right now, the videos, I think the last videos where I played stuff were like, it's only like 20% from Denmark.
Okay.
So that's super nice. But I can see on the videos that's not with KSI. It's like 50% from Denmark.
Okay.
But that's I can see if I go in. I'm a subscriber. I can see like 40,000 of the people are from Denmark.
Okay.
And rest is from.
And now you have like 120.
120.
Okay.
So yeah, that's 60. So that's 80,000. That's from other countries. So that's super nice because and that's what I know now that okay, I actually have like 80,000 audience, and that's fucking much. So now I can make more like normal videos and try to make good videos, not just like milking it and be like, hey, I'm here to do this. Because I also realized that because I was on Reddit and I got every time I make the video where I went to his Reddit and went number 1 on his Reddit, it was like it got like 5,000 upvotes, but people in the comments were like, yeah, hey, fuck this guy, shut this post down because he should not get attention. If you don't get attention, he will not do these videos anymore.
Yeah.
And they're right, you know.
It kind of worked like.
Yeah. So because I can also see now if I'm doing something with KSI, the post is getting like number 1 on his Reddit, but after like 7 hours, it's down. It's not there anymore because people are writing to him, take this down, take it down, and then the person is taking it down.
Yeah. The admin's in there.
Yeah. So things happen because after I make this video, I was like, okay, I need to do something crazy and go even bigger. So I bought a big billboard of KSI where I said, I do not condone these actions because that is like the phrase I'm famous for because he's telling me, I do not condone these actions.
Okay, because he told you that in a video, like he didn't want you to do it.
Yeah, but I didn't know because it was like, does he say it for fun? And people in comments was like, yeah, he's saying he do not condone this, but he think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But I actually think now because I did so many videos, it's like he don't want me to do it. So that's also why I think like people in the start think it was funny because they think like, hey, yeah, he want this guy to do it. But now people can feel like, okay, he don't want this guy to do it anymore. But then I bought a big billboard and I think, okay, this is my last video with KSI.
In Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I bought a billboard. I do not condone these actions. And I bought it. And
how do you buy that? Like, because I was wondering, because I've seen other people do it before, like with some billboards. Like you just go on buy a billboard.com and then
you go on the streets and find a drug dealer and be like, hey, I need a bill.
Hey man, I need a billboard.
Yeah, I'll hook you up. No, I actually think I just searched. No. The thing I did was like you seeing the billboards all over LA.
Yeah.
And under the billboards you see what company it is.
Yeah.
And they have like 3 companies. They have like Outfront and Lamar, and the last one is just some numbers.
Yeah.
And something with R records or something.
Okay.
And then I just called all of these. And then I just found the cheapest one.
Yeah. How much was it?
For the billboard, it was like it was actually like when I'm telling people it's like, okay, but that's cheap for a billboard. But it was like $2,000.
Yeah.
And it was there for 4 weeks. That's also a lot of money.
Yeah.
But when I think when you buy billboards there, like, and if you do it other places, it's like more. It's like $10,000. I think
that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. And so I just called them. We're like, hey, can I get the cheapest one? I don't know. I don't care about the area.
Yeah,
just so it's in LA.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, we have this one to 2,000. And was like, and they was like, oh, that's also a lot of money because it is on a fucking video.
Yeah.
And then I called the other one, and it was like, the cheapest one we have like 7,000. Hey, the cheapest one is like 6,000. Like, okay, that's the cheapest one. And then I think with myself, okay, Albert, should you buy this billboard or what? Because it's like $2,000. That's actually a lot of money for a video. But then I did it and bought it and put the video out. And you know, I also thought that video would get like 1 million views, but it had like 260,000, I think. So it's fine. Yeah. It's nice. But you don't know. I mean, I could also be like, hey, I'm not doing it. And then I'm not doing it. And
no.
Because it could also have just went super viral, like got like 4 million. You don't know.
No.
You don't know. And I'm okay with losing $2,000 to like. I'm also thinking on my English channel, like what I want to do with it is like I want to spend money to get money. Because right now I'm not like even earning money on my English channel.
No.
So I just want to spend money and get money, because that's the method right now. Also, if you look on Mr. Beast, he's like using fucking much money. And
yeah, definitely for that kind of videos, right? So
Yeah.
you're kind of doing like a different bunch of it, and I would still argue that if you decide to put your face on a big billboard, you know, like you take a photo and video, and like it's a good memory. And
yeah, it's a good memory.
I've never seen anybody from Denmark who have had their faces on, unless they're like really famous series like Game of Thrones or Vikings, right? But you had your own face with the guy, and you decided what to do, right?
Yeah.
And I think like that was really something. Oh, okay. Like today, I feel like putting my face on a billboard.
Yeah, but I just want to keep going with these videos, and maybe like but I need to get the good idea, like so, and then I want to put money on. So maybe I'm gonna like use. If it's a really good idea, like I can also just use like $5,000 on it. But then it's not just like, hey, then I use $5,000. Hey, Albert's rich. Hey, it needs to be like a good video, because $5,000 is fucking much money.
It is. So you're actually kind of seeing your channel as a little kind of business.
Yeah.
But not in terms of like buy this. But you know, in one way where you need like, okay, I have this brilliant idea. We need props for it. We need everything, like you do with commercials, right? And you do with other things. And that kind of sounds like that's how you can do things if you have money to do it, right?
Yeah, but that's just how I'm feeling. That I don't care if I'm earning money the next year, because I know in the long term, if I'm, getting subscribers and views, then I got the audience, and then I can earn money in the long term.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
So you're not like okay. So let's say, or not let's say, but you went through all of that, right? Like it was LA, KSI saw Logan, like the whole, like everybody saw it now. So what I remember from back then when we were in Los Angeles is like you get into this Hollywood, right? Like everything is beautiful, and like you can get this and that, all the parties, everything. And when people see you do social media and photography and video, like, yeah, let's do something together, and like da. So first I wanted to hear your experience with coming there as a guy from Denmark, like were they kind of
I think
like approaching you, or like how did that happen?
Yeah, I think because we actually ended up getting a lot of friends.
Yeah.
But friends and friends.
Yeah, and that was exactly what.
So we actually got a lot of people to know, and it was more like I think it's in the start it was like we didn't know any people, and then we just met a guy on the streets, because he saw we had a camera, and he also do music, and was like, hey, can you maybe help me filming a video to my camera guy?
Yeah.
And we're like, yes, and they chat, and then they said, hey, let's party someday, and then they came up to our house, and we're like, yeah, we bring some friends, and then they brought some friends. I think it was like 7 guys, and it was fine, and they were there, and like 7 guys, and then it got wilder and wilder, because then we met these new guys, and they led us to new people, and new people, and then it was like that we had a lot of parties in our house, and I could feel that, okay, we had a lot of parties, and people are here because we have a house. But I knew that it's fine if you know it. But if you're like, oh, I don't have any friends, and then you're getting a big house, and it's like, hey, I'm having a lot of friends now. If you think like that, then you're gonna get down in it, because you cannot have that mentality. But it was fine. So we met some people and hold some parties and met some people. But the fun thing is, I went to. I also want to make a video.
Yeah.
Where I went to. I think about, okay, I want to do something with 2020. It's 2020.
Yeah.
So. I think, what can I do with 2020? When I say 2020, what do you think? And then I think, okay, Kanye said he wanted to be president. And I was like, okay, I should do a video with that. I should, for real, make Kanye president. And then I was like, okay, I want to make a video where I go to the White House and put him in front of the White House and make him kind of president. So I did that. It didn't went super well. I think it had like 60,000 views. I thought it could get like 200,000. But if you don't do it, then it can never get it. Like, you need to try. But then I also want to do that video, and I went to the White House. It was like a 5-hour flight.
Yeah.
Just to do that video in Washington.
Because I saw it actually, and if you guys haven't seen it as well, like you brought you got a cardboard made out of Kanye West,
like, and it was super hard to get.
It was full size. Yeah. So if you guys are you can just go in here, you can actually see it. I'm gonna put it in.
Okay.
So the Kanye board is your size, right? And then you're traveling with it, and you're putting it in the airplane and everything. So again, like I think because like it sounds like there are two sides of you. Like of course you always want to hit the good idea, a lot of views. But I was seeing that as well actually, and I felt like I could kind of sense that you had that idea and you had to do it, right?
Yeah.
And then I actually argue that it doesn't matter how many views it gets because you wanted to do it.
Yeah.
If it goes viral, nice.
Yeah.
But here is another statement of a guy who gets a cardboard fucking printed.
Yeah, I also think it was just a good idea, and I've never been to the White House, so also fun.
Yeah. You know, and just bring Kanye, right? And
but I also think that's the thing about making videos. Like, you think like, hey, maybe this can go viral or not, and if it doesn't, like, you made a fun video.
Yeah.
So, but that was also very hard to get, like, because I planned it as I was like the cardboard. It was hard to get the cardboard. We talked with some people, and also the thing I wanted to when we got over there, I wanted a big fucking choir with 20 people singing in front of the White House.
Okay.
But we also tried to talk with so many choirs, and they were also like, it's $2,000, and it was fine. I was like, okay. Because I think that video went viral if I did that. So I was like, okay, I want to spend $2,000 on a big choir. But the people we talked to with the choir were like, it was only like 5 people. All the people like, hey, we have 3 people, hey, we have 5 people. There was not like 20 people. And they were also like 5 people to $2,000. And I don't want to pay 5 people for singing $2,000. So I ended up just going over to a Chinese guy. He was playing there with his harmonica.
Yeah. Do you guys know how to say that?
Harmonica?
Harmonica. It's like
harmonica.
Yeah. We can find it. Yeah, we can just find one again. We're gonna put in here.
Yeah, like
a little.
And he was playing that, and I went over to him and like, okay, can you help me with something? I'm giving you $50.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh yeah. Can you play this song? And then I played the Kanye song, and he didn't understand me. It was so hard to talk to him. So we went on Google Translate, and I wrote on Google Translate, and he was like, yeah. And then he talked back to me in Chinese. I was like, oh, yeah. And they were like, no, I can only play Chinese music. I said, if I'm giving you $50, you need to do this.
Yeah.
And then his wife showed, and then I made a plan with him. Okay, let's meet in 2 hours. And if you have learned the song, let's do it. And then his wife was also there. And it was just super funny because she was standing there and singing a little bit with him. Like, and it was like, okay, I need to get his wife in the video. In the video too. Yeah. I need to do that. Yeah. And I was like, okay, guys, I'm giving you $50 again if your wife is with me also. And they was just like, no, I don't sing, and I don't. I'm like, come on, I'm giving it. I was a little bit pressing them.
Yeah.
Do you say pressing?
Oh, like
pushing. Yeah. I was a little bit pressing.
Yeah. You were
pushing them. Sorry, Danglish.
Yeah.
But I was a little bit pushing them, and we're like, okay, you need to do it.
More water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear it on my voice? Standing in the water?
A little bit.
Is it so bad? It's not bad.
Continue. Okay, so you got the Chinese wife to then go in.
Yeah, and then we're like, okay, meet me here in 2 hours again. And then we did the video, and I met with them, and I don't know what happened. He learned the song. He could play like, it was like, So he was playing, yeah, and she was saying like, no. She was doing the Chinese song, when she's singing like, no. And I was just like, and it was so, because I was there alone, so I couldn't like laugh with anybody, so I was just laughing by myself, like, I couldn't laugh, but I was laughing in my head when they were saying like, oh. And it was so funny. And then we went over, I put the billboard up, and I wanted to make the video where they got in and played the song. And then was like, I said, hey, yeah, to the wife, yeah, come. And she was like, no. I was like, yeah. And I just gave them $100. I was like, yeah. No, I'm not in the video. I'm just here helping you. I was like, no. I paid you $50. You also in the video.
Yeah.
And it was just super hard because she only talked Chinese. So we went on Google Translate and talked with them. Like, it was super hard. And they were like, because I just know these people, like, it's very hard to talk with them. So it was just like, I gave her like $40 again. I said, you just do it now. I gave her $40 again.
Oh, really?
And then they did it. We filmed it. It was super fun. That was actually a super fun trip. But why I'm saying about that trip was I was also on a super cheap hostel with other people because I just want to do it the cheapest way. And then I ended up, a guy wrote to me. He was from Denmark because his father was the ambassador from Denmark. Yeah. And we went out and drank in Washington, D.C. And I was taking the flight in the morning. And he was called Schutzker. He told me his name is Oscar, but he said that my name is Schutzker. I said, why? And they were like, because I can take fucking much shots.
Yeah, you can drink a lot of shots.
Yeah, drink a lot of shots. And then he just ordered 10 shots and took them. And I'm like, okay, now I also need to drink. And I also drank 5 shots and got super drunk. And we just partied in Washington and meet some girls. And we actually we met some girls and they gave us the address, meet us here. And like, okay, we took an Uber over there. And we just got to like a village place with a lot of houses. And we're like, so it was just a house we ended up to and got into the house. And there was just like 12 girls. And they were not even partying. They were just watching a movie and said like, chill. Like. And then we were just in the house, me and the other guy, and he had a girlfriend, and I didn't have a girlfriend.
Yeah. So you wanted to.
So I want to like make fun with the girls, and me with 12 girls, and then because I just realized it went super late, so I didn't end up doing anything with the girls.
No.
Because I need to get my flight. I actually kissed with one of the girls. Okay. And we're like, she was super nice, and we're like, okay, I need to get a flight.
But like in front of like all the girls, you then kissed one, and then they were looking like.
Yeah, bro, I was so drunk, so I don't remember that good. But then I was like, kissing her, and was like, okay, I need to get my flight because it was in the morning. Yeah. And then we went to get my flight, and I was drunk in the airport, like super drunk, and I'd never been drunk in the airport, so I called my mother, and was like. And I don't even think she knew I was in Washington. No. Like, Mom, I'm super drunk. Albert, are you in the airport? Yeah, I'm on the airport. And I think I just want to call him so she knew that if something happened, I just called her because I didn't know I was just drunk. And then I took the flight back, and I woke up in the flight like it was 5 hours. No, I think it was 6 hours back. And I woke up like after 3 hours, and my head just hurts fucking much in the flight. I had hangover in the flight because I was just like waking up and then I got back to Los Angeles, and the guys are just trying to call me like 10 times. The guys from the house. Yeah. And I called them back, and they were like, okay, Albert, don't be mad at us, but something happened. Mm-hmm. And if you're getting an email soon, we just want to tell you what is going on. And it was because the guy that we rented the house from, he did something. And they was like, okay, guys, I don't want to hear it now. I'll come home because I don't want to hear it now. And then I got home, and they told me that they had a party the day before, and I told them, guys, no parties while I'm not here because I also have my expensive things in the house, and like, so they had
a party while you were gone in Washington.
Yeah,
with
KSI. Yeah, with Schutzker. Yeah, and I told them not to hold any party. I was like only gone for 2 days. Yeah, and it was like, but I get them because like when you're holding a party in or just having friends over, they just invite like. They're like super sneaky, like, hey, I'm just getting 3 girls over. And it's like 2 girls and 5 guys coming on, just a lot of people coming over. And then they were like, okay, Albert, the owner of the house, the house that we rented, told us that he kicked us out. He kicked us out. So we will get the money back from the last month. Yeah. But we cannot stay there anymore. And we're like, we need to leave tomorrow. And then we're like, okay, what do we do? And then we just because we need to find an Airbnb and something. So we found some Airbnbs, but we couldn't, and we tried to rent the Airbnbs, but it's like a thing you cannot pay with over 20,000 Danish crowns per month. And I already did that. So we couldn't pay via Airbnb, and it just, and we didn't have a place to stay. So we were just on the streets with all our things. And then we just ordered in a hotel. So we ordered in a hotel for 2 people, and we were like 7 people in the hotel. In one hotel room for 2 people. And we went there 2 days and tried to book their Airbnb, and was just like super busy, and we're like, oh, what? And then we finally got the Airbnb and talked with our bank in Denmark. It's also because we couldn't call the bank, because when it was like daytime over there, it was nighttime here. So we need to call the bank in the night over there. And then we did that and got it, and then we got a new Airbnb. But it was just super like weird that I got home from Washington filming a video and got home, and we didn't have the big house anymore.
So that was why you guys actually switched, and then you had to move.
Yeah,
but you moved into a bigger house now.
No, because then I was like, okay, the guy's fucked up. Then I was like, okay, I can, because I paid a lot of money for that house. Because I was like, okay, if you go to LA, you need to be balling and be like, hey, that's the Danish guys. Okay. But I figured out while we was there for 2 months, it doesn't matter if you have a big house. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean, people don't give a shit. Like if you have because the videos we did with the house, like it didn't even got that much views. So people don't care if you have a big house.
Or they maybe actually care. That was what I experienced. Like you always find the guy with the biggest house, because then you can throw parties and then you can leave.
Yeah, they do. But people in the real world, but not viewers.
Yeah,
viewers like.
They don't care.
Yeah, and I just spent a lot of money on it. So then I was like, okay, guys, you kick this out. So now I'm just buying a cheaper Airbnb because I don't care where we are. Yeah. So the last one we just were at a small Airbnb. But it was fine.
Yeah. So like all the people that were there, could you sense in one way that's like when you're having like parties and they wanted to be there, and people wanted something from you, or because like
I think everybody, and that's LA, everybody wants something from you.
Yeah.
And you can feel that, but you just need to know that. If you know that, it's fine.
Yeah.
If you know that people,
aware.
you need to be aware that people are using. But I'm also aware of it. You know, I'm also using them. Like I need some people for my videos. Then I just use these people from, and then I need the 100 people to like the KSI match. Then I just call all them.
Do you think it was like, if you were to stay there longer, do you think it would be healthy for you? Like, you know, in what way of being aware of people are you friends or not? In terms of like, you see people come here to Los Angeles, you have big dreams, you're gonna do this and that, and then, you know, everything kind of falls apart if you're not aware of it. So do you think if you guys had been able to stay longer, that you had to think another way?
I think no. For me, it doesn't like change my mindset, because I know it, because I experienced it in Denmark like so many times. I know when people are like using me, and like when I meet people and they're like, "Hey, I want to do that," I know it. So for me, it's not. But I just think it's the weird way how people are over there. Like always when you meet a guy, it's like they always talked about how they know some other dude. Like, hey,
it's true.
Yeah, they're like, hey, hello, and then like, hey, I know Daddy Longneck, and that's an Instagrammer. And like, okay, and like I'm FaceTiming him now, and like, okay. And then he FaceTimed with Daddy Longneck, and we're like, nice. I mean, it's nice that they know these people, but when you introduce yourself, like, hey, I know this guy, then they're like, but I just think it's the mentality over there.
Yeah.
Like, hey, but I know this guy. This was super weird. Like,
hi, my name is, I know this guy.
Yeah. Imagine if you came over and were like, hey, I'm Jonas Togo. Yeah, I'm friends with Episode.
Yeah.
Let's call him.
Yeah.
I was like, and then you call me like, hey, Albert, hey, I'm here with these guys. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what? Okay. Nice.
I wouldn't care less, man. Like, it's really, I kind of got to the point where, like, because I don't know if you experience it actually, but in the Uber when you were playing the songs, every time we took an Uber in Los Angeles, every time the guy were hearing that we were doing acting or filmmaking, they were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm an actor."
Yeah, no. Every Ubers,
I do acting.
Yeah, every Ubers and we're acting.
Yeah,
but I think the thing I like about America is like it's also like, hey, but I think people talk with each other over there. Like if you see someone on the street, you say hey, say hi. In the Uber, you talk with the people. In Denmark, like when I came over here, like people are in a bubble and they just go and like they talk and they don't talk with each other. If you are in an elevator with a Danish guy or something, you don't talk. If you do it in LA, you'd be like, hey, yeah, we're going, hey,
yeah, then you would talk.
It's but I hate it because I want a small talk because I think it's awkward when you don't small talk and just stand there like, I want a small talk because then it's like not that awkward.
Yeah, or maybe you're actually getting to know the people better, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, like we were there as well, and then all people were doing acting. So I think LA is really, really good for like two reasons. One of them is that you recognize actually that you need to be aware of how like Hollywood and social media works in terms of you're doing stuff together and you like each other, but like are you really, really friends? The other thing I think it was really important for me to learn was that in Los Angeles, because we're coming from Denmark. In Denmark, if you don't have any money, any job, nothing, the society will help you.
Yeah.
You will get money and you will get into a job, an apartment. When you go in Los Angeles, and if anyone have been there as well, you go on Hollywood Boulevard with all the stars. Yeah. But homeless people are sleeping on those stars because there's no safety net. Yeah. So the people that are working there are learning to work really, really hard. Because if they don't, and they don't pursue their dreams and they do that, you're gonna like end up on the street.
Yeah, I also talk with a lot of Uber drivers. Like in Denmark, we pay a lot of taxes. It's like, wow, you pay a lot of taxes, huh? And like, yeah, we do. And they were like, but then I told them about like we get free hospitality, we get free highways, we get free education. Like, okay, I see. And I said like, we don't have poor people in Denmark. And people can be like, hey, yeah, you can be poor in Denmark, but you cannot be poor because you know the system will always help you. If you want to get on a education, if you want to do, they can always help you. Like the homeless people we have here, like maybe something happened to them, but they can get help. Or I actually don't know how it is, but I just mean like the mentality, like you're not poor in Denmark, like in America. People don't help you in America. Like people want to help each other in Denmark. Like the system won't.
Yeah. That's definitely the kind of mentality I think like we're very fortunate to then be in, right? Because we were there in Los Angeles, like all these great things happen, right? And I definitely believe you go there and you can create things that you can't do back here in Denmark, right? But in the way of, and I wanted to ask you, in way of living there, actually I wouldn't like to live in Los Angeles, I think, unless you have a good team of like 10 people you've known from you were a kid. Yeah. And they want to go with you, and then now we're doing this together. Yeah,
I agree in that one. Because that's also what I think, like, the only thing that I need was, like, real new friends. We got friends, but not friends. So the only thing that I need was, like real friends, like, but you don't get, I think it's hard to get, like, real friends in Los Angeles because everybody just, like, if they want to be friends with you in the start, it's because you, like, have many followers. I also, like, experienced when we went to parties, it was like, hey, they saw my Instagram, were like, okay, this dude has many followers. They were like changing their mind, like, hey, okay, hi.
They want to give you a massage and like.
Yeah, like, when they saw it.
Look.
Yeah. And there was also like, the other guys introduced me as like, hey, this is super famous guy, Albert from Denmark. Yeah. Like, that was like, when everybody introduced me, like the other guys. Hey, this is Albert. He's a super famous guy in Denmark. Hey, this is Albert. He's a super famous guy in Denmark. Super famous YouTuber. They're like, okay. And some on my Instagram, like, oh yeah, okay. And I also like, so many people like they don't know the business. Like everybody's rappers and want to do music, but they're like, hey, yeah, let's do a song together. And you want to say to them like, hey, yeah, we can do something, but you don't want to do a song together. Then you need to plan it and do like, if you do it in Denmark, you need to plan it and do like business things. But there's like, hey, we do a song, bro. We can do it tonight. We can shoot the video tomorrow, and then it's out, bro. What do you say? Let's do it. And then other guy was also like, Albert, I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be rude to them, so they go on like, hey, Albert, I thought about, can we maybe like get, Albert, can I maybe get like my song on your YouTube channel? And I was like, no. But you don't say to them like, no, of course you cannot, because they don't understand. No. Because they're just like, of course you can do that, of course, because I don't know, they don't understand. So they said, yeah, we figure out. But like, it should be super weird, like just putting another guy up on my YouTube channel that would like ruin the brand. Like, okay, what is this guy doing here? But I think it's how they do over there with the music, because like there's some big profiles on YouTube where you can pay to put your songs up and stuff, and they talked about that. Yeah, I don't know. I just think also people like.
Would you like to live in Los Angeles?
I don't know yet, because I've been there for 3 months and I like it. I like it because I like the weather. Then it should be like halftime that you live over there when the months are bad over here. Like then you should live like we just did, like November, December, January, February, and then you got, because I love Denmark when it's the summer, but I hate Denmark like right now. When it's like super cold and
now it's February as we're
February. I just hate Denmark when it's February, because people like, I think something on the mood when it's just wind and rainy, like people don't talk to each other. It's like and like yeah, no. And over there it's like good vibes and talk with each other. So I could see me live there.
Yeah,
I could. But I think, as you say, that you need to have some friends.
Yeah,
and need to know some real people, not like. Because then I think you're gonna be very alone if you're over there and live, and only know the guys should just, hey, do you have a party? Do you have a party? But you need to know like the real, hey, should we go out and watch a movie today? Like
it's very. I remember when Post Malone came out with one of his songs on the album Beer Pongs and Bentley, he said, "Killing myself just to make a life." In terms of like you have to work so hard.
Is it Hollywood Bleeding?
Yeah. And you know, like, because you have all these different places, you know, and like, yeah, work harder, because then like we can then stay with you in this big mansion, like, but who cares? Like, it doesn't matter if you have this and that. So I think like that was one of the things that was really nice of you to do, to ask the guys if you wanted to do it with you, because the guys you had with you there, the friends, you've known them for quite long, right?
Yeah, I know them for quite long, and they're like some of my best friends. And I also knew that I need to have some people with me, because then it would be like super lonely vlogs, just me going around in LA vlog. Yeah, I need to have a squad and a team. And then I just got my friends with there. And I also paid for the house and the things there.
Okay.
But then they just need, because they don't have that much money, you know, to pay the big houses. That's also why they're back here right now, because they need to earn some money. Yeah. You know, I have spared a little bit money up.
Yeah,
spared. How is it?
Saved
a little bit money. Yeah. So I'm good right now. But
so let's say now, you know, because like as we're speaking now, you know, it's February, it's 2020. Los Angeles was really, really fun. It was a great adventure. Of course, you can always go back. Like, do you know in kind of what direction you want to go now, and or do you want to like that stuff to happen, or is there some sort of things you're thinking? This is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. The thing is that I'm in a thinking period right now. You know, I'm thinking like what to do. But right now, I know, because I just found out that you can also do videos in Europe.
Yeah, you can do videos everywhere, man.
And I think right now I would try to like, you know, do a lot of videos. Like the next month, I want to do a lot of videos in Europe, like French, Spain, UK. Sweden. I just went to Sweden to make a video like last week, because I think if you do that, you can get all the countries. Like if you go to Sweden, some people might see it from Sweden. Yeah, if I go to France, some people might see it from France. And then I can get a little people from all around. But after that, I think after that month, I want to go back to LA, because it's just a place to go, because they have like the parties with the celebrities and if you want to do the videos and all the ideas over there. And it's also just more nice to do videos where it's warmer.
Yeah.
But right now, why I don't know, and I'm in thinking, because I need to like thing because I don't have my friends. I have my friends,
Yeah.
but they like need to be back here and earn some money.
Yeah.
And I just want to go full forward.
Yeah.
So I need to kind of find a perfect team.
Yeah.
Right now, I actually just like really need, like the only thing I really need right now is like a camera guy.
Yeah.
That want to like do this with me and go all in. So, but I don't want it to be like a person that I don't know. So I'm talking with some people and thinking. I'm just in a thinking period right now. I'm thinking what to do.
Yeah. I think that's good. You know, like it's good to then like take steps in terms of like, okay, I want to go here, and then you can then think, okay, what do we do now? Because else you can get caught up in the whole like, let's do 20 more KSI videos, right?
Yeah. But or you can just have things.
No. So it was only, you know, I was thinking now because you want to go back to LA because you said like that it's nice there and like there's famous people and stuff. So is that, I know that you can always shift your focus on what you want to do, but I think, or hopefully I would say to you, because I know that you're such a hard worker, is that you keep on making these videos and these ideas because you want to, and of course to include famous people because they can get a lot of views.
Of course, no.
But you have to do it for yourself.
Of course, because nobody told me to do these things. Nobody told me to go to LA. That's me. That's what I want. And yeah, that's what I want. And I love to make videos.
And that's you.
And that's me. So I love making these videos, and I love to be on camera. So of course, I love it. You know, right now I'm not earning any money. You know, I'm spending money. And if you were doing something just to like, I think you're getting caught up in it. If it was only like if it was my father who said, Albert, you should be a big YouTube star or we hate you. Like, and then I do it and spend money, and they want to like don't get the good ideas. Just it's because I love it by myself, and I also think like that's also why, like, you know, I made a new channel and stuff like that, because I'm also like konkurrencemenneske.
Like you're like you're competitive with people in one more.
No,
one
but I just
way.
think in general, like, you know, I want to go bigger. Like, I have that in my, because I think it's fun. Like, okay, can I get 1 million subscribers? Hey, can I get that? And I just like, I'm just like that. So I don't want to like, if I don't want to stay on the same level the whole time. You know, I want to bigger.
It's very natural, yeah. Like you wanted to improve, of course, and then to get a bigger audience. And I think it's definitely the right way to do it, and then do it in English. But also, I think if I should talk personally, my purpose with also doing it in English and also doing these videos and telling stories is that I want everyone to be able to be a part of it, right? And I think that's the kind of mentality that you can go really, really far with as well. If you're wishing for people to follow you because you have a vision, right? You're thinking, I want to go here. I don't want to step on anybody's feet with racism or, you know, like all of that. Like we're all in this together.
But I think you and me like are different, because I like to. You also like to be on camera, but I think you're more like you also the podcast and stuff. You like you love to set up cameras and edit photos and I kind of hate that. You know, I hate to find out what camera I need to buy to get the best one and these. And I actually, if I couldn't, I want other people to do it for me, because I just want to film, do it, and I just like to do the ideas and be in front of the camera. So I don't care if it's like, if it was YouTube or TikTok and other stuff. Now we're speaking about TikTok. I saw you just joined TikTok.
Yeah.
But that's also a big thing right now. You know,
TikTok.
Yeah, we tried a lot of TikToks over there to make TikToks, because TikTok is so big right now because it's new, and their algorithm is like, that's why every people on TikTok is you know, famous people are getting a lot of followers without saying I have a TikTok, because the algorithm can see it's a famous people by the comments and the likes, because people are like, okay, this is The Rock, and they are sending it to each other, and he had a TikTok, and when they do that, it's going viral. Sorry about that.
I think it's very interesting now, because like TikTok for me, when I saw it as well, and I like all the others now, like everyone is getting followers now, right? Like all of them, because like in terms of like ads and stuff, there's nothing on it now. So
yeah, there's nothing on right now.
I think that they're getting, you know, everyone attention on TikTok, and then when it's become really, really big, then they're starting to put in ads, and then you're gonna lose views and followers and all of that.
So that's why it's good right now, because if you look on Instagram, for like 1 year ago, it was good to like put videos on Instagram and be like an Instagrammer where you put Instagram videos out and be like, but that just went down. Like so also likes, because Instagram is like you need to pay a lot of money for advertisement
and the reach
and yeah, so I think TikTok is the new right now. That's why you need to like do it right now. I also got like 2 videos that went viral that had like 1.5 million views on TikTok. One was where I just ate a lot of things with cream, and the other one was like where we it's just a feature they have on TikTok where they zoom in on your face, and every time I zoom in on your face, you have to drink, and when you drink, it go over to another person, and also got like 200,000 likes. So super nice.
Do you think if they removed likes and views from your videos, that you will still have the same interest in doing YouTube, for example? Like, let's say, like every time we put up videos and stuff like that, like you can't see the likes, you can't see the views.
I think, I think it's hard because, you know, of course it would be weird because like if you can see nobody's watching this, then it would be super weird, like making a video where say, hey guys, and hey, I did this, and hey, if you feel like I don't talk to anybody. But if it's like that you can see the views, but you can kind of see it, you can see that people are seeing it, but you cannot see the exact views. I think I would still do it. But if you cannot see like if anybody is seeing it or anybody is writing to you, or then I think it would be weird because then it's like yeah, you're making videos to your father and just sending them to him.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can make a living out of that. Like that would just be super weird because it's like it's the whole thing. You need to like, yeah, it's fun to like, hey, I make a video that didn't go very well, and I made a new one. Hey, got super well. I see YouTube kind of like a lottery, because sometimes you like got a bad video with no views, and sometimes you get like a big video with a lot of views, and you get that rush when you get the viral video. When I got the viral video with KSI, I was like, whoa, shit, because people were also like writing to me in Denmark like, hey Albert, oh sick, you got 1 million views and crazy, and like it's nice that people are like approaching you.
Yeah, like they're approaching you.
Approaching you. Yeah. So that's super nice. So you're getting these rush. It's just like, I think when you get a viral video, it's just like when you have birthday and everybody's writing to you. You're glad and you're like, hey, people writing to me, people there, and people are seeing what I'm doing, like seeing what I'm doing in person. So I think it's nice, but
I still think that you have, because like if you made a video and you know like and you and I are not comparable at all in terms of like videos and views and stuff, right? But there's some videos I've made. It's been taking me 2 months, and it gets 400 views. And
yeah, what do you think then when you upload it and get 400 views?
Yeah, then I always shift to 2 different sides, right? Like if I like this video and I say like I can watch this forever, like the next 10 years, 20 years, I want to watch it to my grandmother, I don't know, whatever. Yeah. Then I think it's a great project, right? If it gets 1 million views, I'm probably gonna be even more happy because I want people to see it. Of course, you know, like that's why like you wanna bring people together, you wanna create a community. But I've learned that now, it was really hard in the beginning.
Yeah. So what do you think when you put a video out and got 400? I know if you're putting out, and because you expect something, and everybody's doing that, expect like, oh, maybe this is getting 10,000 views, or it could get, and if it went super bad, you're feeling like a little bit like, oh, but
I think sorry, you want to go on?
Yeah, but then after you feeling like, oh, then like after some days you okay again. It's just like when you're uploading, it's like you're exciting, like, hey, I'm putting this out, what can happen? And like, oh, nothing happened. And you're like, oh, okay, I just spent 2 months on this. And like, okay. But then you got a new idea, and then you over it. I think it's like that for me. When you get the idea and it don't get that much views.
It's definitely a way of like still continuing to be wanting to create, and and that's why what I've learned and trying to also to teach people, like I put these videos out. If I'm happy, fine. There's 1 view, 1 million views, I don't care. Of course, I want people to see them because I think it's really, really nice.
Yeah.
And sometimes you hit the sweet spot where one specific person see that video, and it's the guy who runs Google.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The guy sees that, and then you're in.
Yeah.
So of course, it would be nice to have like the more views. But I think in terms of what I also wanted to ask you about the likes and all the views is that a lot of the videos, we then see that are putting out, and then especially on Instagram where you can see all the likes of the photo. I think that, when you see that, okay, this picture has so many likes, she must be popular, right? I'm going to like it.
Yeah.
And you're not actually going to think about, but it's just a photo of a girl in a bikini with a coconut on her butt, right? So it kind of emphasizes that, okay, wow, it has so many views, like I have to like this. But the story is shit, maybe.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I like to, especially just for myself, I think that's the most important for people also starting on doing YouTube. If you want to show this people, or if you want to show the video to other people and you're happy with it,
of course,
don't think about the views.
Yeah.
Of course, when you're doing like other things, and I have other people as well where I saw some videos and was like, why didn't my videos get as many views as theirs? But then you have to look back at it. So at the moment now I have 5,000 subscribers, right? If I get 500 views, that's every 10th person actually looking at it. And that's quite a lot in terms of, let's say, I don't know, somebody has 1 million, right? And you get like 10,000. Then it's actually higher than it would be, if I had more subscribers than that. Of course, you can't compare that always, but it might be a way of like how engaged your audience are, right?
Yeah, but I think it's a place where you are like, I don't know, because if it was me. And I was like on 5,000 subscribers, because I'm that person I am. I would be like, okay, why do I don't have any more? I need to get more, because I want, like I want everybody to see. I want to be. We have a lot of goals, but like I'm feeling like I want everybody to see what I'm doing, because like I love attention. And that's not a bad thing, but that's just how I am. Like I always like attention thing was small, and was also like the class clown in class, and I just like attention. So I want to get the biggest attention as possible. So if I only had like 5,000 subscribers, I'll be like, okay, I need to get more. And I think that's why like I'm keep going, because I'm thinking like this is not enough. I need more, because I could be super happy and be like, hey, I have 120,000. That's perfect. And maybe I could just make normal videos and just make a living out of it and just live my life and be like, but that's not what I want. I want to do it the biggest and go bigger, because you can do it if you just go for it. So also why I'm thinking like with the videos, like you can put it and then you get these views. I think why I'm feeling that you feel like a little bit sad when you don't get these views is because you want to go bigger and bigger and bigger. But that's only in the start when I do the video. Like after some days I'm okay with it. But it's just when I put it out, I'm like, okay, I want this to go more.
It's definitely, I think, like, because of course you want to do, but this is why I always like to actually to talk with people about, right? Because in one way there is a formula on social media, right? Where you can go viral.
Yeah.
Like that's because like people like to watch reality TV where they fuck on television and you puke and they do all that. You get a lot of these followers, like all of them, right? Like like go and puke again and blah blah blah. So you're actually getting known for being that guy who fucks up. But what if you don't like it? Because then you have to put on this persona, and this is where I'm not saying that like you're really good at putting on the persona and doing the action. So you're actually aware.
Yeah.
But I've just seen a lot of people, like then they get caught up in, like, oh, I have to do this specific video because it gets a lot of views. I don't like it, but I have to do it.
Yeah, of course.
And that's what I kind of make peace with in terms of, like, oh, like I could do this video now and then we get so many views, but then do I like doing it? No. Of course, there's always a segment of back when KSI and Logan were doing the fight. Like I wanted to watch it so bad. So I live stream it. put it up on my channel. Maybe it doesn't really fit with all the other stuff, but I like to do it. And so I think you should never...
But that video got there, right?
No, but that was the first one.
Okay.
I did another one where I was doing like live streaming.
Okay.
And like it got fine views and stuff, but to me it comes down to it all comes down to this. If you like to do it, you should do it. But if you don't like to do something and it gets a lot of views, then you just have to think about how can I use this as a thing, like not to say that you don't like it.
Yeah.
How can I use this attention now to then draw people into my
and that's
way.
Also how I'm feeling, because like I don't know, I don't want to be that guy who like make videos in front of Logan Paul's house and do harassment, but and that's what you're talking about. I just want to get the attention from people.
Need the kickstart.
Yeah, and then I know when you get the kickstart, you can go wend it over to something better. Because right now I'm like, I want to make better content than I did over in LA. Like even better edited,
more storytelling,
more storytelling, and do it like better. And because I can do that now because I have some people watching.
But you could also do it before.
And that's why you could also do it before, but
maybe like.
But you could also do it before. But
I get you.
But like, that's what I'm talking about. You can go the long way and like make views for 5 years, and then you maybe have like in 5 years 1 million subscribers, or you can like go the naughty way I'm talking about, and then you can maybe have like 1 million subscribers in 1 year, and that's just how what do you think? Because I'm more like on that road, like I want to do it fast, so I'm more like that. I want to do it fast and get the views. And when I then, I also want to do good content while I'm doing it. But when I maybe get the 1 million subscribers, I can care less. Because
but do you think that's gonna happen? Because I think like then you're gonna say I'm gonna get 1 million, and then when you get there you want to get 2 million.
But that's just how it is. You cannot think about that. You just need to get one goal and then set a new one. Because I could just be like, hey, I want to do a song. Okay, and then I just keep it there. I think that's the way. And then you go and then you're gonna end up
somewhere.
Somewhere like that you didn't expect you will going. If you just think like, hey, I need one. Because like right now for me, my goal is to like, I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but that's what I'm going for. Like getting 1 million subscribers in this year. This year,
okay.
But that's also like weird because like, hey, I want to get 1 million subscribers, but then I have a goal and then I go for it. Maybe I don't reach it, but I know that I'm gonna have like 300,000 before next year. But I want to have 1 million before next year. So. But if you're doing the long term and the way where you're just like making videos that you only self like very much, then you cannot reach it. Okay, you can.
Yeah, you go.
You can.
Now we're getting into the debate. That's good.
Yeah, you can, but yeah, I don't know. You can do it, but that's. Yeah, I don't know how to.
I think there's like I don't say that like I have to go this or that way. Like there are many ways to go.
Yeah, there is.
If you feel like you're growing every time, and like I want to do this, and you don't do it for others. I think that's the most important thing, right? Because if you adapt your content to the platform, then the platform is actually like doing like this to you, right? Albert, go here.
Yeah, but I'm not doing it for others.
Exactly. So that's the most important thing, I think, because like a lot of people get caught up in it, and I know you, and I know that you have a purpose with it. So whenever you're gonna change character, and then next time we see you want to try to be a girl for half a year, like I'll always support it because you've shown throughout the months and the years that this is who you are. Like you like to do this road.
Yeah, because I'm more like a crazy guy. I don't care if people think I'm like. Yeah, I actually don't care about what people think about me.
You shouldn't.
If they think like, hey, that's the guy who made the KSI video, oh, that's the guy who something like that's the guy who was if I want to be a girl for a half year and try it,
that's the guy who kissed PewDiePie for 5 hours and then kept kissing KSI for 24.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care because like if people are like knowing, it's also different because when people are like watching your videos, they think I'm like that. But if I know some people that hate me, if they met me in real life and just talk to me and be like, hey, I'm just doing this because I think it's nice, then they would not be like hating. It's because you're seeing a person and it's like, hey, you just want to do it for me. He just want to. But if you're talking with me and be like, hey, this guy actually has something on his heart, and I'm like, when I meet something like, I'm 21 years old right now. I'm living my dreams. I'm trying to live my dreams. So people who's hating and coming to me and be like, Albert, fuck you, why are you doing that dumb video? Then I'm like,
but it's envy, bro. It's because they're jealous.
Yeah, jealous. Yeah. But I don't think you should like go down with it. Just talk with them and be like, yeah, but I mean, like, I'm 21 years old. I'm also like, I also experienced with like older people like, what is the YouTuber doing and what is a YouTube and fuck that and go out and find a real job. But like, I'm doing a real kind of real job. It's just like a hobby. Yeah, and just think like people are that in Denmark. Like that's also why I think it's like weird to say like I think I have 1 million subscribers in a year because everybody would be like, they would even laugh at you or be like, some people will be like, hey Albert, I believe in you, but most people will be like, yeah, okay, all right, Albert.
I would say like this. I believe in your idea of reaching that million because I think that's the most important thing. If you don't reach the goal, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But you have, the courage to say it and you want to try to go for it because that motivates you every day, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure that if you don't reach it, next year.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I think the best way to put this is, and also how I like to do these things, because like people always like when I introduce myself and also to Jonas who sits behind the camera, but like, oh, you're the photographer, right? And I'm always like, yeah, I know how to do photos, but you're also a photographer. But I like to do videos well. I like to do podcasts with you. I like to do TikTok. Like, so the fact of putting a label on you in terms of like, oh, you're only known for that,
But I think it will also be like that. It'll always be like that. Like for many years ago, it was like, oh, you that guy who made that. Oh, you the like. It will also always be like that. Like, oh, you're the guy who will make YouTube videos. Oh, you're the guy who. But I think it just needs to.
You need to do what you want to do, right? And that's also why, if people always expect me, to do videos that takes me 2 months to do and stuff like that, that's why I want to, do more stuff. Like now we sit here do this podcast, right? And just to do stuff you like to do, because then you're motivated to do more of it. In terms of like people telling you to do this because you get a lot of views from it, which is fine. But if you don't want to do it, like, and in terms of you get the label, this is the guy who only does KSI videos or whatever, right? Yeah.
So, but I think you can get away from that.
Easy. So you just have to do it, right?
Yeah.
Because people are always telling you now, Albert, like go again, right?
But I think you're gonna be there where you want people to think what you are. Like right now, people think I'm the Albert KSI guy, but I don't want to be that guy, and I'm not gonna be that guy. So,
and the only way to do that is just to do other stuff, and stuff that you like.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm just gonna do that.
Easy.
Yeah.
So let's say that that you and I were sitting, and then Albert 10 years ago were sitting next to us, right? And he's here, and like you're about to start your whole YouTube adventure and like social media and all of that. Like, is there one way where you can recommend people to think of certain things before they start? Because I know that there's a fine line of that's what I love you for. You just do.
Yeah.
Like I have an idea, do it.
But I think because when I look at Albert, there's a video where I'm like, I think 14 or 12, where we just started the YouTube channel. No, we made another one, but made a new one. And you can see in me that I'm already like dreaming big and being like, we're getting a question like, who's your idol? And then I'm saying like, and we only have like 20 subscribers, and then be like, I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm saying, in 1 year, I think a lot of people will think I'm their idol. And I'm just answering that. That I'm already like, I'm having like 50 subscribers saying, in 1 year, people, I'm someone's idol. But I just think like if you go with that, because I have always like, and I think that's why I'm here today and why I'm gonna go even further, because I'm having that mentality, thinking like, I don't know, just dream of it, do it, go for it.
You wanna go out and you wanna achieve a lot of the projects that you wanna do, and then like how you do it and when you're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, you're gonna figure
I know
out.
that
Just
for
go
sure.
out. I think just do it, because I could also just have think like for a longer time like, no, I should not go to LA and people don't want me to do it, and maybe I should wait some years. But I think do it, and then when you are in it, you're gonna learn, and then you are in a new step. Because right now, you know, I have 120,000 subscribers. I have some subscribers from other countries. Like I'm on a new step now already, and I didn't think that before. Like I started, you know, I think that I thought that, but you know, that's just crazy. I'm there right now. So I'm not, you know, if I'm, I don't know how to say it. I'm not a big beginner. No, not beginner, but I'm not a beginning with the YouTube channel. You know, if
You know how it works.
I'm on another level than other people who want to make English videos right now. Because I have 120,000, and that's why I can make it to the million, because I already have that. Where people who has like 200 subscribers, it's harder for them to go up, even where I am now.
So you're pretty confident now that your goals that you're about to set is gonna be, you know, within the time that you're thinking of. Like, I think I could do this now.
So now I'm just, you know, now I'm having my focus in another place. My focus is only in English videos and the English YouTube channel. That's my only focus. Like for 5 months ago, it was another place, but right now it's only here. And maybe when I reach the 1 million, then it's like
Chinese.
No, but then it's like then my thoughts are another place, and I'm thinking like, hey, I also want to do English music, and then I get the English music. Hey, I also want to do this. Hey, I also want to. So
Dream big, right?
yeah,
Dude. It's been a long talk, man. And it's been great.
Yeah.
And basically, you know, I wanted to get you in here because like you and I have been knowing each other for a long time, but being able to sit and have a conversation, you know, where I really get to know like about like your feelings and what you're doing and how you're thinking. It has been really, really nice.
But it's also fun because like sitting here and talking about the LA trip, because it just started, and I talked with you in 2017. I remember writing to you because I saw that you just been there, and I'm like, hey Jonas, do you want to take a meeting? And I think just like if people want to do something, like, because it was nice that I talked with you, because you told me something, but I think you should just like go out and go all in for the dream. Like, because I wrote to you, I did this, and I did a lot of stuff to get there. And if you're like going there and don't do anything, like, oh, I'm only doing videos, you need to like think, hey, I can talk with this person, hey, I can do this. So just go out and do all the stuff and do a lot of. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
And just do that, but no, but I think it's a really nice way to end off, right? Because it goes back to all the way there, and that's why I wanted to start out with that message, right? Because I was there back then with some other guys as well, and we were trying to do this, and then you were contacting me as well, and then you've been able to see you work through it, make your movie, go there. So there's always a progress of it, right? And that's basically what I try to tell a lot of people as well. Like, you need to spend time with people that are making you better. Right, and who likes you and want to challenge you in a good way, right? Not because they want to see you fall.
I remember a nice message from you. I think it was not a personal one, but it was a story you put out about my movie where you said like, this guy. You said something about something like, this guy. He's I don't remember, like he's one of something. Do you remember it? It was the movie premiere where like
like
this guy just put a movie about himself out. He's gonna do something big. I can't remember. It was just nice.
I'm gonna find the story and then I'm gonna put it here.
Yeah.
But I definitely remember it, right? Because it hadn't been done before, you know. And then suddenly this kid from Denmark makes a movie about himself. Like, in the fucking title, it's your name.
But that's also weird because it's big. You know, it's so big. And people also like about the movie, like, Albert, how do you do that? And but I love that. I love proving people wrong. That okay, I just made a movie. Okay, I just do that. Like maybe it's like, okay, I just performed at Grammy. Like you know, if you just dream of it and go, like then you can do it.
Anything is possible, man.
Yeah.
Dude, so last off, like if people want to find you as well, like we talked about it everywhere, but is it like Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Albert Soap all the way?
Albert Soap, yeah. But the thing is that it's still Albert Dyrlund on Instagram.
Okay.
But I think you can also just write Albert Soap, but it's because I want to change my name. But I tried and I talked to Instagram and they didn't answer me.
Okay.
And I also think if I'm changing my name, I'm gonna the blue market is gonna go away. And that's very nice to have when you wrote to people.
Yeah.
Because people like looking for that one if you wrote into some other people for collabs. So I want to have that.
So still keep it.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Dude, thank you for having, or like not for you having me, but me having you over.
Yeah,
it's been really, really nice.
Yeah, it has.
As well as I talk people in the beginning of this, like I don't know what to call this episode or this podcast. Maybe it has some name or other, but the basic thing about this was just to have a conversation.
Yeah.
With you, right? And I
was
got
nice.
to know you. So whatever, like go out, share this video podcast, like all over. I want people to get you to know Albert. And until next time, take care. Jones out.
Jones out. Yeah, thank you very much.